Hey YouTube, it's my Ish Marie. I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be braiding my hair using kanekalon hair, but then on the ends, I'm going to use 100% human hair with a light wavy texture. Alright, so I'm starting out with freshly washed hair, and this hair has also already been deep conditioned. I'm using my Shea Moisture to moisturize my hair and the Dew Grow oil to seal in that moisture. Now, I usually don't blow dry my hair, but this time I figured since I'm using human hair, I decided to go ahead and blow dry my hair. Alright, so the kanekalon hair that I'm using is Xpressions. It's the really long hair. I had to cut it twice, so that means I cut it into 3 sections, 3 even sections. Now, I cut it into 3 because the part that I'm braiding, I don't want it really long, since I know I'm going to be adding a piece of human hair to the end. So I wanted to make sure the part that I'm braided, I didn't want that to be very, very long. So this made it a little bit shorter than usual. And I only needed 2 packs of this Xpressions hair. Now after I cut the hair, I took each section and I had to pull it apart, kind of feather it so that I get rid of the blunt ends. And then after that, I had to comb it out because once you pull it, it kind of tangles up. Now the human hair that I used was from the Janet collection. It's 100% human hair, and it's the wet and wavy, and I got the color is 1B. And I bought 2 packs of this. Now the process for each braid. So when I part my hair into this section, I used edge control for the roots of my hair, and I started with the kanekalon hair and I would just braid it as usual. But when I got to the very end at the bottom, I would say after there's about 4 inches of hair left, that's when I started adding in the human hair. Now when I add a piece of human hair, I would braid down about 4 times, add another piece, and braid down again 4 times, and add another piece. When I first started doing these braids, I was only adding in 2 pieces at the root because I only bought 2 packs of this human hair, and that human hair was expensive. It was like $70 a pack, $77.99 to be exact. So that is a lot of money. So I was trying to make sure I stretched it out. But when I got toward the middle, when I finished the front and I realized how much of that human hair I had left over, I started adding 3 pieces to the bottom because I wanted to be full. So so that's what I did. And as you can see here, this is how I'm adding in the hair. I add the piece and I braid down, and then I will add another piece. And I found that, oh yeah, and I did tie a knot to secure the ends because the human hair isn't as texturized as the kanekalon. It doesn't have any texture to it. It's really slippery. So in order to keep it from unraveling, I had to tie a knot in the bottom. And this is what it looked like. I found that when you add all the pieces in at one time, it kind of makes it really bulky at that area. So in order to make it a smoother transition, that's why I add the piece and braid it down before I add another piece to the braid. So here I had the front done completely. I like to do the front first. I don't know why. I just feel like I just like to make sure the front is like perfect. And if I get tired, it's going to be toward the middle, which is going to be the last part that I do. So that's why I like to do the front first. So here I started when I did the back, I was going to do it like the left side, then the right side. But I want my parts going across evenly, like across the back of my head. Because when you wear it up in a bun, it just looks a lot better when the parts look good. So I just parted all the way across. And then I use my fingernails to part each one, each braid. And just to give a little bit of background of why I did my braids this way this time, I'm sure like everybody else, we always want a hairstyle, but then we always want something else. Like I'm always wanting at least 3 hairstyles at one time. With this hairstyle, I feel like I can curl the ends and feel like I have a sew-in with some length. But at the same time, I got braids. And then at the same time, I don't have to have a leave out with the sew-in, which means I can better protect my hair. And when I wear a sew-in with a frontal with no hair left out, I like my hair to look as real as possible. I really hate when my wigs look like wigs, you know. So to me, this hairstyle kind of helped me put all of that into one. I got my protective style. I don't have to worry about a leave out. I got my human hair ends where I can curl them and put some waves to it if I want. Well, it's got a natural wave, but if I want to curl it, I could do that. And then I can still put it in a ponytail if I want. If I work out, I can still wash my hair. And this is just a perfect style for people who want more than one style kind of put into one. So that's kind of why I went for this human hair on the ends, just so I can curl it and feel like I have a sew-in. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know it's just braids, but I don't know. I just feel like I have a 2-in-1 hairstyle. The only thing I wish I had done this hairstyle earlier when my hair was a lot shorter. My hair, I didn't think it was as long as it is. When I braid my hair, I wanted to braid it all the way to the end of my real hair, then stop and add the human hair. But when I do that, I didn't realize how long my hair was, and I wish I could have added the human hair a lot sooner so that I can have a more sew-in look. I wanted to add the human hair a lot sooner than I did, but since my hair is so long, I had to just add it at the part where where my real hair stopped. And then here I'm at the end and I'm putting the mousse on it. I put mousse on the braid part, but then I just wet the bottom because I don't want to wet the waves down too early. I just wanted to wet it just to see what type of curl it gave me. I really like the human hair. I have some left over, so when I do my touch up in the front, I'll have some extra hair that I can use to do that with. And I can't wait to put some curls in it to see how it looks. I'm sure it'll be cute. But this is the next day when I put my hair up into a ponytail. At the beginning of the video when my hair was in the ponytail, it wasn't completely done. I had to stop and run some errands. So that's why my hair was up like that. But it was a little thinner. But here my hair is completely finished. It's the next day. And I put the middle in a ponytail first because it was still kind of tight. And I don't want to wear it down too much because the human hair, I don't want it to look old and rough too fast. So I put the middle up first, and this helps protect your edges from snagging too much. If you put the middle up first and then add a soft scrunchie or something to the outside. And then also once you put the outside in the ponytail, you want to pull at any braids that feel tight around the edges and just pull them up a little bit just to loosen them up. Yep, and that sums it up for this video. I talked through this entire video. That's something I don't think I've ever done that before. But I hope these braids last me 3 months. Y'all know how I do. 3 months. We're going for 3 months this time. And if you like these braids, give me a thumbs up. Drop a comment if you have any questions. Again, thank y'all for watching my videos, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.